Hello, welcome. Hope everybody is doing well today. Where are the cards? There they are. Hope everybody's doing well. It's freezing here. I mean, we got snow this morning. Crazy. I didn't get snow here, but a little bit further upstate, when I had to take her this morning to ice skating, there was snow. Like snow on the houses and on the grass. Like we're in the middle of April. What is going on? It's crazy. Anyway. There was one time when I was a kid, I don't really remember it, but I remember my parents talking about it. It was Mother's Day, and we had plans to go out to dinner. And most of the time when we had holiday things, we didn't go somewhere. We were home. We were at somebody's house. And we usually didn't go out to dinner, like for a holiday, but that holiday we had reservations, and we couldn't go because it snowed and it was Mother's Day. My dad said it was May 5th. I don't know what the date was. But anyhow, it happens. Okay, the first person here is Queen Love. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship could be functioning well with the Six of Pentacles, but it's slow. If you're not with anyone, things will be slow, but things when they move forward on solid ground. You could have an Aries around or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Expressing your wants and needs around love is suggested. Summer, love. Exploring options around love leads to success. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. But explore your options and don't dive into anything head first, and your love life moves forward. You have a couple of people here. You have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Avery, that's a little too loud. Can you lower it? Not all the way down. Just lower it a little bit. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. You don't have to be that extreme. You don't have to be, you could listen to it. It just doesn't have to be blasting. Okay, then fine. You're not spiting me.
So now you like it.
What?
So now you like it.
Avery, if it's too loud, they can't hear me talk. Can't you just put it on something that's not that loud? It either has to be blasting or off. Give it to me, and I'll find a volume for it.
Mom, the only volume I have is this.
Come here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. There's a range.
Silent volume. Don't turn this in that volume.
What did you press?
Mom.
Did you hear that?
Not much.
You can't hear it?
No, I can hear it. Could they hear you talk now?
Yes. Avery Rucci says hello.
Hi, Moochie.
Hello, General. You have a new journey that begins around work, school, or business. The solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Perseverance pays off. You may have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success around finances improving. Not bad. Aries Sun, love. When it comes to love, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well, strengthening, and successful. If you're not with anyone, you could have a Leo coming in or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Possibly even a Libra is around. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Hi, Mel. Tanya, love. Life is coming into balance and things are moving forward with choices and options. You're not looking back on the past. There's new beginnings coming in. You got a Sagittarius here. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You do have a committed relationship coming in. If that's something that you're interested in, explore your options and don't be afraid to set boundaries or express your wants and needs around love. Not bad. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Dakota for General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. You have, you may be reconnecting with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. You have a wish that comes true. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, and business. Not bad. Oh, Emin emailed a question. Hang on, let me find my email. Oh, that's not it.
Mom, I always watch like guys like play games. I always watching people play games.
Okay, you can watch people play games. I'm reading it now.
Taking my shoes off, putting them on the floor. I just put my shoes in the drawer, so I'm not taking anything out. I'm not taking anything out. I'm going to put my shoes in the drawer, okay? I always used to go in the drawer. I used to, but now I'm not. The only thing I could get is my stuff.
So what happened with the situation is she felt like she was called out or embarrassed, so she was defensive, so she defended herself. You know, I don't, this part I'm not understanding. Like the full speed of disrespect, I'm not sure what she did, but she felt like she was defending herself or that she was called out on something. And I don't know what that is. Like, it was like she came in defense. And I'm not defending her, but like if you're in a like if it's a public thing, it's really hard. You know, it's like that's why most people offer private readings. Like private readings or private readings, and you kind of get the full attention. It's really hard to give somebody full attention when you're in public and there's a million things going on. So I understand what you're saying, but you know, and it's the same thing. Like also like with people emailing me with questions on the live stream, like I kind of get it. It's like I offer private readings for that reason. You can do private readings with me through email, but if I have to keep stopping and going to the emails and reading them, it's like it's distracting from what, like these are meant to be really quick, right? You're supposed to go through them really quick. If you have to stop and read something, or it's not easy to keep things flowing. And sometimes you get somebody that, I don't know what the situation was with this person, but you'll get somebody who's taking up a lot of time, right? Like they'll keep asking, or they keep putting the black hearts in my situation, the black hearts, and they keep coming back to the question. Yeah, but this, but this, but this, but like, and I know that like for somebody like me, I have a hard time setting boundaries. I keep dealing with the person and it's taking away from the other people. So whatever happened or what was she was distracted. She felt like you called her out and embarrassed her, so she lashed out at you. Um, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like, I mean, she should have given you the right. If you felt like you were disrespected, that's one thing. But for on the other side of it, it's hard when there's a million things happening at once. And I don't know the whole situation, but yeah, what happened was she felt like kind of embarrassed and called out, and she didn't like that. And you know, like I said, I can't speak for this person. I don't know them, but like for me, I know that I should probably set stronger boundaries, and I don't. And I feel like that sometimes breaks up the, you know, like things aren't flowing as fast as they should. And yeah, so you called her out on something. She felt embarrassed. She lashed back out. That's really what happened. And I kind of understand it from both sides. Tanya, general. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life moves forward when you listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Feeling like life has come into balance, you could be planning travel. Negativity is moving into the past. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Not bad. Not bad. Jocelyn, love with Joe. Depends where you guys are in this relationship. It looks like it's got some ups and downs, which if you've been in a committed relationship with this person for the last 10 years, That's to be expected. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. If this is a new relationship, it could be a little bit, it could be troubling because it's like good days and bad days, or there may be moments where things are functioning well, and like times where you feel like he's got one foot in, one foot out. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation maybe is suggested. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. But I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, so it's kind of hard to answer. Darlene, general. You have a new job or business opportunity that comes in around work, school, or business. Financial stability coming in, or more of it. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Happiness comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. I lose my spot. Dakota, I did. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, love. You have new beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Take the time that you need. Life is coming into balance. You have a Scorpio here. You have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Martisha, love. Martisha, love. Old wounds heal and move into the past. When you explore your options, life moves forward. You got water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be a Leo. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Expressing your wants and needs around love could be successful, or could lead you to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward.
I'm trying to eat chips.
Could you go get them? They're downstairs, but they're in the closet.
Where do I get those?
All right, I'll get them for you in a minute. What kind do you want?
I want,
Oh my God, Avery, it's not that big of a decision. JJ, what will happen between me and Cancer? I need a more specific question. That goes for everyone. The what will happen question is just it's too broad. You're going to get stuck at a red light, you're going to get a flat tire, it's going to rain tomorrow, you're going to get wet. Like, it's too broad of a question. I need a specific question.
I will take those green ones.
Okay, the green ones you didn't want when we were at the rink?
Yeah.
Now you want them? Okay. Ruchi, next in love. You have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and life can move forward quickly. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take time for yourself, but you may have choices and options. You could have a Sagittarius and an Aries coming in as well. Avery, I am doing something. Go open the door and get them. Very easy. Emin, but to have a 10-minute reading, that half of it is wasted responding to other people in the live. But see, that's what I'm saying. Why is there a 10-minute reading on the live stream? Like, to me, that should be private. You see what I'm saying? Like, live streams to me are to be done fast. They're fast questions. That's why I said with the email thing, like, people that send questions through email, I have to read the whole email, right? That takes time away from the live stream. similar to when somebody's got an issue and they keep coming back with, I can't think of any situations, but there have been people that they keep coming back with, like, I'll do the reading, say, and then they're like, but is he gonna call? And then they're like putting black hearts. Is he gonna call? Is he gonna call? And the cards just said he was gonna call, or they whatever. So it's hard, like, to do a 10-minute reading live. Like, to me, why wouldn't you just do it private? Yeah, maybe I'm not understanding the situation. If you're doing a 10-minute reading, I would think that that should be private, because who wants to listen to somebody else's reading for 10 minutes? Oh my God. You know, between the two of you, I can't get anything done. Cyrus, give me the goddamn snake.
Oh yeah, I'll sniff you too. Hi. Did she comes back? Don't see my pictures. But I'm supposed to get this.
Where are you?
I was in here to uncover them when you were gone.
Oh my God, it drives me crazy. Go lay down. Go lay down. I guess my point is that how could you give somebody 100% of your attention if you're in a public forum? I guess that's what my point is. But yeah, I mean, you could always confront that person about it. Tanya, how was Capricorn feel about staying over again? Pretty good. Maybe feeling like the relationship or the connection is strengthening, is happy and content, life is moving forward, disappointments are healing, life's moving forward and coming into balance, and maybe like looking forward to the future. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Thank you, thank you.
Mom, I have a question. Since you have a dog, I'm giving him a chip.
You can give him a chip. JJ, how much will my relationship with Cancer and your date evolve until the summer? It looks okay. It looks okay. It's a little slow, but things look relatively well functioning, and it looks like communication looks good.
Can I tell everybody something?
What are you going to tell them?
So my mom was so I was outside, we're taking my dog for a walk, and then he was running way too fast. He fell into the mud, and then she started kicking him, hurting me, and almost made me cry. And then when I got house, she smacked him with the leash. You see? I told Santa that.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
That's how I was gonna give him a chip.
I did. I smacked him in his butt. He made me fall and drag me through the mud.
I did not with that.
She didn't like that I did that. It probably was. I mean, the dog's got to learn, though. And when I raise my voice, he stops. But I had already gone through the mud before I raised my voice. And I just hit him in the butt with the leash. It was not a big deal. Lydia. Weak read and vibe, no men contact. Weak read and vibe, no men contact. But you're gonna have, it's gonna change. So you have new beginnings on the horizon, communication coming in. You have a couple of people here. You have Leo, Aries, and then you have Cancer. I can't remember who it was that we were just talking about, but I think was it a Leo? But there's Leo, Aries, and Cancer around. The overall vibe is slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward with divine guidance. New beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. Mel, I agree. The email questions, right? They should be, um, they should be private. Yeah, I agree. Because it does take too much time. The whole point of the private readings is because if you have a lot to write, you can. Like, I don't care if somebody sends me a big long email, I'll read it. But it takes up a lot of time on here. Yeah, I agree with that. David, journal next month. Journal for next month. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities and choices and options around social activity. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Something happens that makes you happy around work, school, or business, and perseverance pays off. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Vicky, she paid $15, like you said, for it to be on the live stream. She should be dealing it out with her. Yeah. Yeah, but the whole purpose, in my opinion, of the live streams are to answer quick questions, not to go into like big long details. You know what I mean? Like big long details that take like things that take a long time. To me, should be private. That's only my opinion. Oh, Lydia, for the intentions. I got it. I'll do them tonight. Thank you. Lily, work for this week. I get nervous every Sunday to go back to work. It's Monday. That's what my brother used to call it. It's Monday. When you get that pit in your stomach Sunday night, I know all about it. I can't wait to find another job. Okay, let's see. You're going to find another job. You're going to find another job. You have new beginnings on the horizon. If you focus your energy, like, with like the whatever it is that's going on this week at work, it's like this is temporary, this is not forever. You do what you have to do, you're getting paid to do it, and you get out of there. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Life is moving forward, and you'll hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from. So maybe you'll hear something soon about a new job or a new opportunity. Katrina, Nathan's next actions towards me after my text I sent him. Will he respond today? I don't see communication around this situation. I don't know what the relationship is between the two of you, but things are way out of balance. And it looks like if you're texting him and he's not responding, my suggestion would be to stop reaching out to him. Let him come to you, because it's not helping. It may be making things worse. I did that one. Macy, can I get a general for the weekend? General for the weekend, you've got anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have choices and options around social activity. Kimon, general. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Feeling anxious or anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and you might feel relief around life moving forward in general. You may be planning travel. You could be spending time with a Libra, maybe spending time with a Gemini. You could also be planning travel. We've got travel coming in. Oh, orange. What's coming up for me in the next 3 weeks of May? Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have money coming in, finances are improving. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Negativity moves into the past. The world is at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Cinnamon for the rest of the weekend. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Something may happen that makes you happy around social activity, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Mountain, would business consulting be the best way for me to go, or should I do equine nutrition or a mix of both? I would do a mix of both. It's like exploring your options, and having options and choices leads to success. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and life moves forward. Pretty good. I didn't know who we were talking about either. Yeah, I didn't know who the person was either, Mel. I knew the situation, but I didn't know that it was TD. I didn't know that. Diamond, will my car timing belt be fixed before it breaks? I think so. I think you can make that happen. Mountain, would I meet financial goals if I went into equine nutrition? Yeah, I think you could. Brooklyn, do you see my day getting better? I don't see anything out of the ordinary happening. It looks like time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Happiness comes in around work, school, or business, or whatever it is that you're doing today. And slow and steady wins the race. So I don't see anything good or bad really happening the rest of the day. Mountain, if I get certs instead of a degree, would it keep me from meeting my financial goals? No, I don't think so. I think you would be okay. Davey wants spirit messages.
Did you really think you could take my doll and get away with it? Now, you are going to learn a lesson.
Six of Water, memories from your history of childhood. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Four of Air, time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. I know it's fucked up because like I'm thinking there's somebody who does the email questions all the time, but they're super easy because they're only like she'll send like whatever it is, like $6 or whatever, ask 3 questions, but the 3 questions are short. So it's like sometimes the email questions are almost convenient, and then other times the long ones aren't. So yeah, I agree that private ones should be private, but remember how we were saying that people, they're always asking questions if they ask them all at once? That person does. And those email questions are simple to answer. But the email questions where it's a lot that you have to read or there's a whole situation, those are, I think, better for private. But yeah, you can't please everyone. It's not easy. Tanya, going through it regarding my dad's estate. Will I get it straight without costing me large fees with the county assessor's office and the IRS? Everyone wants a piece of me. I have no pieces left. Okay, let's see. I think you'll be able to get it all straight. It looks like it's a huge headache. It's chaotic, it's stressful, it's a headache, but you'll get it all taken care of. Yeah. I feel like it shouldn't have to be that hard. Sundry for the rest of the month. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life changes for the better quickly. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may be spending time with the Capricorn. You have the world at your feet. I mean, TD, you don't have to defend yourself to me. I don't think that you really did anything wrong. I understand it. And nobody knew that it was you until you came in here. Because I didn't know it was you. She didn't use your name. It was just somebody. That's how it was expressed. And I understand because it happens to me where somebody text messages me and I have to answer. But once again, it goes back to the same thing. This is a public thing. It's not private. When I'm private with somebody, that doesn't happen, because I'm either writing an email or they have my undivided attention, but it's private. And when I go to the woman that reads my cards, it's private. Although she does text when I'm in there. And sometimes she does get interrupted by the receptionist. And I pay a lot of money, $125, not two or three. So I understand both sides of the situation, but like public is public. It's like if you're having if you're going to a yoga class that's private versus a yoga class, like you're not going to get the attention in a group class that you get when you go to a private teacher. Like it's just how it is. So I totally get it. I get it. And because sometimes, like, and I've even said it to one of my friends, like sometimes I feel like I don't answer enough, or I don't. And my friend who sometimes watches, and she's like, "You do fine for $2." Like, she's like, "Really?" And she's like, "Let them book a private." And I agree, but it's a tough balance, especially on a live stream, because somebody's may run. Like I may answer somebody, and it's a much longer answer than somebody else, right? So then it's like, well, that person got more than I did. But sometimes that's what the question is. Like I said about the other woman that emails, her questions are short. It's like yes, no, yes, and whereas somebody else may come in here and not send an email, and it takes me 10 minutes to explain something. It's not. This isn't easy. Anyway. Emily, either Virgo's feelings for me. Either Virgo's feelings for me. May find you to be kind, caring, sincere, and down to earth. May think that you're hardworking, successful, like kind-hearted, compassionate. Overall, like things look pretty well balanced, like you're a nice person, you're a good friend, you're interesting and hardworking, successful. Pretty good. Yes, Mel, but she didn't tell me that it was TD. I didn't know that. I didn't know who it was. She didn't, like, I don't want anyone to think that she specifically came in here to blow her up, because she didn't. She didn't tell me who the person was. I guess the situation sounded familiar, and that's why it came out. But she didn't tell me. Now, will I meet anyone significant to my business or personal life at the party today? Well, you got about a 70% chance, yes. So let's see what happens. Put out some good energy and let's see who shows up. Tanya, thank you so much. My sister Dee Dee keeps talking me off the ledge. I've been there so much. I have snacks and a case of. You're definitely going to be well hydrated. Red, how are you? When will I move? Could be sometime between July and August, or any time from July 1st to August 31st, that kind of time frame. Davey, what does Tara want you to know? You have a wish that comes true. You could be spending time with a Virgo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're no longer holding yourself back. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Mountain, does Dee want a different support person than me? No, I don't think so. Mountain, if I focused on specific classes, even if I don't have a degree to meet requirements, could I qualify for the soils position? Yeah, you could. Tanya, I offered him water. It was so funny. I said it's from the case that you gave me. I have so much water. I gave some to my daughter for her. He's too much, though, bringing you all the water. Is it only water? He doesn't give you anything else? Chips? No Fiesta cheese. No cheese. But we'll take chips, maybe some ice cream. Ladybug, when I was at work today, I came home to my dresser being searched through. Did my children go through it, or did they have someone over, and why? I think it was the kids, and I think they were looking for something. I would confront them about it. I don't think they had anybody over. I don't think so. Lady Sunshine, general for the next week. Life comes into balance, money comes in, finances improving, old wounds heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. 9 lives, according to the cards, I'll be taking a trip. Will this be vacation? I think it is going to be vacation, yes. Taylor, single and dating, love for this upcoming week. You have choices and options that come in success. You have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a Scorpio. You have an Aries. Exploring your options leads to success. It looks like a decent week. Pretty good. Michelle, love. Making decisions that are pushing your love life forward. If you're currently with someone, things should be functioning well. Well balanced, grounded, and stable. If you're not with anyone, you may have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around love. Avery did something else. agenda for today and tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You've got choices and options around social activity. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Nope, just water. When he's over, I feel mine. Red, how do these tricks feeling today about what they did? Well, they may be feeling negative and disappointed now because they're going to have consequences. Have you heard anything? Because they're going to be feeling like they screwed the pooch. Tanya, last night I told him that I was hungry. He said I could bring you a fish sandwich, 2 tacos, and water. I said, just make me some, I'll just make some pizza. What is it with the water? Why is it only water? He only gets a discount on water? Is that what it is? It's kind of funny. Peach, will Mom find anything bad on me today? Yeah, it could be. There could be something that the light may be shed on something today. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and slow and steady wins the race. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Lilith, general for next week. General for next week. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Disappointments heal and moved into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may be feeling like relief around finances. Susie, anything good coming my way next week? Anything good coming my way next week? May have money coming in. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Tanya, it's hot, and he asks if I'm hydrated. He told me to stay hydrated. I'm hydrated enough for everyone in the chat. He is too much, this guy. He cracks me up. Fario, was it a good idea to freeze away AG? Like, what will be the chain reaction after I did that? Nothing. Things are stagnant. So if you like, I don't know what you froze them out of, but they're just stagnant. Nothing. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Leon, General. You have something happening that makes you happy. You have success coming in around work, school, or business with growth, change, and transformation. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have some romance heating up. If you're currently with someone, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you may have an Aries or a Scorpio coming in. RK for tomorrow. RK for tomorrow. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Perseverance pays off. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and listen to your intuition. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around personal relationships. Maggie, me and R the Leo for the next 3 weeks. Things look a little slow. The Hermit is here, and the Eight of Wands is in reverse. So things are a little slow. You may even feel like communication is shut down, or somebody may be kind of isolating themselves. But nothing terrible is happening. So if you're if normally in contact with them and you're normally see one another, whatever normally happens over the next 3 weeks, not much is changing. Although you may feel like maybe he's a little quiet or distant. Other than that, things are probably going to be similar to the way they are right now. Lucky, General. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be spending time with Sagittarius or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Michelle, is Leo going to block me? He may block you. Yes, that could happen. Michelle, for the next 24. For the next 24, listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a Scorpio. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Red, what happens when I go back? You didn't do anything wrong, so I don't want to tell you not to go back, but you might feel like it's a little bit of a disaster. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of talk or bullshit that's going on, a lot of he said, she said nonsense happening. But if you do decide to go back, eventually it all blows over. But if you go back immediately, you may feel like there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of gossip, there's a lot of nonsense that's happening. Um, but then it moves past it. You move past it. So it's really up to you if you want to go back. You didn't do anything wrong. So there's no reason why you should not go back. But it really depends on how you feel. MR, me and Daniel this weekend. Things look a little out of balance. You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, but there should be communication. And if you have something planned, that should continue because not much is changing. So this weekend, whatever you intend for to happen this weekend, that's most likely what's going to continue. So if you plan on seeing one another, you'll see each other. Things are a little out of balance. You might feel a little bit like there's distance, or he shows us the Hermit, maybe needs some time for himself, where it's kind of isolating. Nothing terrible is happening. It looks kind of like an average weekend. Morticia, messages for the rest of the weekend. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. You've got the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe spending time as a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And then you also have an Aries and a Cancer around. Not a bad rest of the weekend. Nat wants the orange cards. Clear, cancel, release. You're being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging people or situations. It's time to release any old ideas, negative thoughts or patterns, or even sarcastic comments that you may be using to put yourself down. Angel wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you are saying something, even jokingly, about yourself that may have a negative effect on you, expressing something that you wish wasn't real, you are being encouraged to be a little bit more loving towards yourself. Angels are guiding you now to clear, cancel, and release anything that you no longer want or need in order to make room for more love, positivity, and peace. Courage and bravery. You have a heart of a warrior. You want to know what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you with light of courage at this time, and are guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. Your angels are reminding you that it is okay to feel and to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable will allow you to tap into even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is the time to take ownership of your energy and any situation that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of feeling respected. It's dark in here. You think I could put a light on? It's hard to read this in the dark. Anyhow, not bad. Butterfly kiss for the next 24. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, life comes into balance. Negativity moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You've got the world at your feet. You may be spending time with an Aries. Listen to your intuition. AA, career guidance for this week. I feel drained and depressed because of work. Yeah, but you got good things happening. You're feeling grounded and stable. Things are moving forward. The week may fly by. Negativity is moving into the past. Life is coming into balance. You may get some good news. It may be an okay week. Mary, General. Slow and steady wins the race, but anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be spending time with the Sagittarius. Somebody may make you an offer around business that would be hard to turn down. Could be spending time with a Virgo. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relieved. Money is coming in, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Bacon, love for M, Sagittarius. Oh, I skipped. All right, let me do bacon first. I'll go back. Love for M, Sagittarius. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship could be coming in with the Empress. Love and money is coming in, and this person could find themselves with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Out of the clear blue sky, things move forward towards greener pastures. Davy, love. You may have choices and options when it comes to love. And you do have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in. Could be with a Gemini or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Explore your options leads to success around love. Let's see what happens. If you're not with anyone right now, exploring your options leads to success. Cinnamon, how will this full pink moon treat me? Good. You have intuition is heightened. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Fred, what happens if I apply for timber? Okay, I don't know what it is, but it's positive. Life moves forward towards greener pastures successfully. So whatever it is, you should get it. Oh, the zebras, Mary. I love them. Did you ever see that video of the girls that are driving through the safari? I mean, when we went, they told us, do not open your windows. These girls, the animals are coming in, the zebras, the ostrich. Did you see it? It's hilarious. But I don't think you're supposed to open up your windows. I mean, they're wild animals. I mean, especially zebras are really unhinged, too. And they're little, you know, like they're not as big as horses. You know Stan? Do you know Stan? Stan the zebra? He might think he's a horse because he lives with horses. Like, look at this picture. Look at how much smaller he is compared to the horses. He's happy. I love the way they run around, like when they get the zoomies and they're running around. Look at him eating. I love him. I love him. She hasn't been posting. I think she stopped posting on Instagram, but she's on YouTube. What's her channel's name? Stan the Zebra. Stan the Zebra, if you want to watch the videos. The area that she lives in is beautiful. I can't remember. I think she's in South Africa. Or is she in Australia? I think it's South Africa. Let's have a look. Maybe Dizzy's in Australia. Yeah, it's no longer active. I think she's in South Africa. I think Dizzy's in Australia. Wherever they are, it just looks beautiful. He's wagging his tail. I love how their mane stands up like a mohawk. Fred, what will it be like being there? At where? At which place? Not the place where you had the fight, right? Oh, Timber. Should be good because you're feeling relief around the situation. Things could move forward pretty quickly, being guided by the divine, grounded and stable, balanced. I mean, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Lita, is Kay the Taurus into me or do I overwhelm him? These past few days I've been trying to be more emotionally open and vulnerable, and it seems like he just skips over it. I don't know that he's ready for that, but I do think he's into you. So he just might not really know how to respond to that just yet. Lourdes, will I still go to Paris with my husband this year? I planned to by Easter, but we couldn't make it, and if so, when? You may towards the end of the year, like maybe sometime in like late September, early October. M in general for April. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and life is moving forward. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. C, work for next week. Work for next week. Work looks okay. You may have some good news coming in. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. You could have a new journey on the horizon that could be quite successful. New beginnings are on the horizon and a wish comes true. Looks good. Looks good. Is there anyone here I have an answer for? Avery, you asleep? No, she's awake. She's watching some kind of cartoon.
I'm just being quiet.
Oh.
That's how you could do it.
Thank you. Cyrus is sleeping. That asshole got in big trouble today. First of all, last night, no, not last night, the night before, he chewed his harness. So it was ripped in half. And I got him a new one. And then when I came home this afternoon, I went to take him out. When Avery's around, he's very hard to manage. When Avery's in school, he's fine. So he pulled me, dragged me through the mud. My whole clothes was full of mud. My neighbor's got a Ring camera. She probably got the whole thing on the Ring. The whole thing. And he's... Steve, what does Steve think of our plans coming up in the next couple of weeks? Okay. May feel like everything's fine, or okay, average, content. Yeah. Looks like things are okay. Miss Billy, Casey's true intentions with A. He said that he is just trying to help her. That's it. That's not true. I'm not going to say it's not true, but there's more going on around this situation. I don't know what he's trying to help her with, but there's more going on than meets the eye. So I don't know what he's trying to help her with, but there's like unfinished business. There may be spending time together. There's more than just like, I don't know what the help is, but yeah, there's more going on here than meets the eye. I don't know the whole story, but I would say that you're not hearing the whole truth, or there's more going on than meets the eye. Mihak, general for the rest of April. Could have some money coming in and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could have a wish that comes true. That's pretty good. Sharon, I've been on the new job 3 weeks. How do the cards say that I'm doing? Good. Grounded and stable. Life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Successful. Looks good. Looks good. Lizette, general for next week. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with a Virgo. Could be spending time with a Leo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. You could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Lizette, Danny's current feelings about me. Okay, may find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, and successful. Like somebody who's down to earth, compassionate, a sincere friend. Somebody who is creative and unique. Pretty good. Devin, next love connection. Maybe sometime this spring, and it could be with an Aquarius. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. It also may be with a Pisces. New love wants the blue cards. Six of Air, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Four of Air, time to move in a new direction. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. The Lovers, Archangel Raphael, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. See, how will our meeting go with S on Monday? S is usually intense. Yeah, there may be a little bit of like a disagreement, but you should resolve it and things move forward towards greener pastures. It may be a little difficult with that Five of Wands. The Five of Wands isn't terrible. Things will move past it. But it could be a little stressful though. Yeah, you're right. Alex, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life is moving forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance pays off. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Liz, Love General. You got happiness and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full, so that's pretty good. If you're currently with some, your current relationship should be functioning well, making decisions that push things forward. If you're not with anyone, you have a Leo around and possibly a Gemini. With the Empress, you have the ability to manifest, you have love and money coming in, and then you have success coming in around love. So let's see what happens. Looks like you got good things coming in. Georgia, General, over the next few days. You might have a new journey that begins that could be quite successful around work, school, or business. Maybe like a side business, side project, side hustle kind of a thing. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life is moving forward. You may be planning travel. Empress is bringing in love and money, or maybe even a little bit more financial security coming in. Not bad. Beautiful goddess, where is Leo currently? Is he traveling by car or hanging out? I think he's hanging out. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for?
Oh my god, some of the sticks. Oh.
I go for Chelsea, and she's super strong. Stronger than me. I think she's a superhero. Today, I'm going to test Chelsea's strength to see if she's really a superhero. Pickle jar.
Mel, financial reading around my second side hustle. Maybe feeling a little bit of stress around the second side hustle. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race, you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and it should be strengthening. So if you feel like things are a little bit frustrating or not moving forward as fast as you want, that could end up changing relatively soon, and you might see an improvement. Brian, will Jeff be at my house on Wednesday? I think he will be, most likely. Most likely. Hi, Jarella. Can't believe it snowed today. I'll show you the picture. This was me behind the plow. Like, look at that snow. I mean, I know it's not a ton of snow, but it's enough that we needed to have a salter out there. Jamila, will the cancer reach out before Easter? I'm not convinced. I don't think communication's coming in that quick. Comment, what will Y and his friends think of my profile details after everything they said before? I don't know what they were saying, but they may find you to be like grounded, stable, successful, hardworking, or impressed. They may be impressed by it. I don't know if they were saying, were they talking shit? Because they may be kind of eating their words now. In New York. But I'm downstate. Like, I'm like near New York City. Like, why are we getting snow here in the middle of April? I didn't realize I was getting on the thruway and the car in front of us had snow on it. And Avery said, she's like, Mommy, look at the car in front of us. And I'm not paying attention. I'm like, what? She goes, there's snow on it. And I was like, oh yeah, I wonder where they're coming from. Canada? And then I drove a couple of miles north on the thruway and there was the snow. Space Cowboy, does Armani secretly still have feelings for me despite our no contact situation? I would say say that there could still be feelings there. Yeah, that's possible. Manifesting, well, you first of all, you can manifest at any time. I personally like the new moon best. That's my, if I'm going to do anything, I usually do it at the new moon. You could do it at the full moon too. You could also do it depending on the day of the week. But the best way to do it is to throw it out into the universe and like be open to potential, whatever it is. And then you have to take action. So say, for example, you want to take a vacation. So I'm going to manifest a new vacation. It's like you throw out into the universe, okay, I'm going away this year. And then you have to take the action to follow that up. So whether it's putting money aside every week towards the vacation, or, discussing vacation plans with whoever you plan on going with, but then you have to follow it up with action. Um, and it depends what it is. Some things can manifest fast. Like if you're looking for new job opportunities, that can happen quickly. I mean, you kind of throw it out there and then get to work, post your resume on Indeed, see what happens. You go around to places that are hiring, fill out applications. It can happen pretty quickly. But it depends what it is that you're trying to bring in. I hate snow, Mary. I hate it. I hate it. Although it looks pretty. It looks pretty, and when it first falls, one time I'd gone out for a run, and not on this road, but if you go down like to the next road behind, there's a couple of residential streets where like you can go up a big hill and then come down another one. So it had snowed, and it was one of those snows where it wasn't really sticking to the ground. It was just on the trees and on the grass. And I came up the one hill, and as I was coming down the other hill, like the air was so clean and like crisp, and the snow was only on the trees, and it was white, and it was really pretty and very peaceful. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of snow myself. Comment. They've been talking trash, and will T check it as well, or will he ignore it? He's going to check it. He's going to check it. It's like being nosy. Like he can't look away kind of a thing. Divide for the next 24. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. I know, it's ridiculous, snow in April. I remember a few years ago, there was a snowstorm. It was the day after Easter. And I remember that because I was at my brother's house, and his father-in-law said it was going to snow tonight. And I was like, what is he, crazy? It's April. But he was right. It did snow. When I woke up the next morning, it was snowing. And I don't know what happened, because they're usually pretty good with keeping the roads clear. And it wasn't a ton of snow either. It was a couple of inches. But I kept hearing like, boom, boom. And I thought that like that was the plow. You know how the plow puts it down and then it scrapes? But it wasn't. It was, for some reason, it looks like this road is flat, but we're like a little bit like in an incline. And one car slid, and then the other cars were sliding into them. So the road going this way was closed, and I had to go to work. So I was going to go the other way. And then my neighbor came home and said the road's closed there too, because there was an accident that way. It was like the first week of April. But then that afternoon, I had an appointment with my accountant, and that was like a 40-minute drive into New Jersey. And by the time we got to like 11 o'clock in the morning, it like totally melted and was gone. Okay, Donis, go ahead. Hi, Divine Shimmy. How are ya?
Favorites are the funniest animals on the internet. He wants a kiss. A little kiss. Oh my god! What the? Hey, little boy, we got some delicious food for you. Wake up, wakey, wakey. Oh my god. Bro, he didn't even breathe. He just said, that's a little rat. Little rat's like, Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
Adonis, why did V call me today?
That's a whole freaking dog.
Empress. Looking to connect. Romance. Love, money, romance. May have wanted to talk too. Could be feeling a little bit like, maybe feeling a little bit like isolated or like needing to talk or looking to reconnect.
Alright. There is no way you got this dog working overtime. That's walking like Tyson.
Adonis, I have lots of homework this weekend. One of them is history. It's an essay quiz. Will I get flagged or a 0? No, I think you should do okay. Oh, you're welcome. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up and then I'll probably come back on later tonight. All right, then I will wrap it up and I will come back on later tonight. I don't know, maybe 9, something like that. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.